Do you ever get bored with going into the gym and working out? Or do you ever get bored with that same training program? Well, I've been working out over 30 years now, and one of the secrets to my, I suppose, longevity in working out is that I'm always changing it up and mixing things and going to different facilities and using different equipment, because it's very easy to get stuck into a plateau, into a bit of a rut where, one, you're not making any progress, and two, it's just boring. You know, you're not looking forward to going in again, doing that exact same workout, using the exact same equipment. Now, I'm probably, like yourself, fairly unique because I'm in the industry. I love this business. I love everything about fitness. And so for me, it's probably easier than a lot of people. My mum is quite different. It's not interesting, exciting, energizing to think about going into a facility. So the majority of people that will probably be coming in your facility fit into that category. So it's really important to keep things interesting and give people a reason to come back. Now, that doesn't mean breaking the familiarity of what they have and why they come there, because the familiarity is very, very important. But what you should be thinking about is how you can add in small changes just to keep that variety in there, just to keep it interesting, just to keep people on their toes, creating that element of variety that we all need. You know, whether it's your favorite restaurant or your favorite person or your favorite drink, you know, after a while, day in, day out, you want something a little bit different. You want a little bit of a change. So how can you create that variety in your business model? So one of the things that we suggest is when you're making your business plan is think about that sort of 6 to 9 month period. Typically where a lot of people tend to drop off is within that period. So what can you do every sort of 6 to 9 months just to mix it up a little bit? Maybe you introduce a few sort of inexpensive pieces of equipment. Maybe you create some new and interesting programming. Maybe you create some interesting training for your trainers so they're re-energized to show people all these new things that you can do with your training tools. But one of the important things is to budget for it. You know, don't get to 6 to 9 months and think, look, you know, things have not gone well, I can't afford to do it, and we're not going to create those interesting changes to your business. Make sure that from the outset you've got something planned in. You know, if you can do it every 3 to 4 months, even better. But just think about on an ongoing basis what you can do to change it and mix it up. It's a lot easier nowadays than what it was years ago with the traditional gym, because in a traditional gym you had these very expensive pieces of equipment, these machines, cardio, strength machines. So you couldn't really change it. So if you spent 50 or 100,000 on some of this equipment, then you probably couldn't make those changes quite as easily as what you can do now. Nowadays, you can bring in 3 or 4 Bulgarian bags for a couple of grand and totally change the workout experience. So the final step is just think about, you want to get people coming back on a regular basis. It's important to have that continuity and consistency so they know what to expect and you can deliver on that expected result. But it's also important just to throw in a little bit of variety, something that's just going to take them off guard and give them something to talk about, give you something to talk about on social media, and just to get those existing people that I'm sure you're doing a great job at looking after, keep those coming back for more and more. And that will create a fantastic business model. So I hope this series has been useful. If you would like help with any of those steps, we have experts within the business that do this on a day-to-day basis with hundreds of gyms in all different markets around the world. One of the benefits we've got is we don't just work in one country and one market. We've got the ability to see and understand from really developed markets to underdeveloped markets and everything in between. So if you come to Escape, we're really able to sit down and understand what you want to achieve and put together a plan that's going to work for you. Because just like what you're trying to achieve with your customers, where you want people to come back and stay with you year after year, that's our goal. We're not here just to sell you equipment once and make a quick buck and disappear. We want to be working with businesses that we can see succeed so they open multiple facilities and they stay with us for years and years to come. I've been in this business for 20 years and we're still working with people today that we started from the very beginning. I'd love to get into a relationship with you and see if we can help you succeed in your business. Thank you for watching.